So student, today we will discuss another cell organelle that is Golgi apparatus. Okay, apparatus, Golgi bodies, these are the name of the cell organelle which we will discuss today. Okay, so first of all we will discuss the historical background of Golgi bodies. Clear? Golgi bodies basically first time observed by George. Golgi bodies are first time observed by George, but it was described by Camillo Golgi. Okay, so first time Golgi bodies were described by Camillo Golgi. Okay, because of him only in 1989, and because of him only this cell organelle got the name Golgi apparatus, Golgi bodies. Okay, so he observed it in first time in nerve cells of cat. Clear? So like eukaryotic cell, commonly we used to say Golgi bodies, but sometime we use another terminology for Golgi bodies also. Clear? Like they are also known as their ultrastructure what observed by Dalton. Okay, so that's why it is also known as the Dalton complex. They are also known as the lipochondria because you know Golgi bodies is associated with synthesis and packaging of lipid. Clear? So that's why Golgi bodies are also known as the lipochondria. Clear? So here are these names which we use especially for Golgi bodies. And one more important thing about Golgi bodies, Paron Quito in 1910 used the term dictyosomes or dictyosomes for Golgi bodies. That's why in plant cell especially we use term dictyosome or dictyosome. Okay, so this is also the name we use for Golgi bodies. I hope that much is clear. Okay, so one more scientist is associated with Golgi bodies, and their name is two scientists basically, Mollenhauer and Vallée, because they suggested the polarized nature of Golgi complex. What they suggest? Polarized nature of Golgi complex, Mollenhauer and Vallée in 1963. Okay, so why we use the term polarized nature? Because in this after some time only I will tell you about this thing, because in on picture only you can see this thing, two faces are there, cis face and trans face. Okay, so because of this they show Golgi bodies show polarity. Clear? They are Golgi bodies are having the polarized nature. Clear? So they suggested this thing. One more important thing about Golgi bodies are basically absent in prokaryotic cell. Clear? Sieve tubes of plants or sperm of bryophytes, pteridophytes and mature RBC of mammals. Clear? So these particular cells lack Golgi apparatus in them. Again I am repeating, prokaryotic cell, sieve tubes of plants, sperms of bryophytes, okay, pteridophytes and RBC, mature RBC of mammals. Clear? So it is about the Golgi bodies historical background. Now we will discuss the size of Golgi body. What we will discuss? About the size. They are having the very diversion in their size, means they are bigger in secretory cells like in liver cells, in pancreatic cells, they are bigger in size. Clear? As you know, Golgi body is associated with secretion of substances. So those cells are particularly they have the function of secretion. In them their size is bigger. And some those who are non-secretory in nature, non-secretory cells are having smaller size Golgi body. Okay, so like muscle cell. because you know very well muscle cells are not associated with secretion of any substance. Okay, so that's why muscle cells are having a smaller size of Golgi apparatus. Now we will discuss about the number of Golgi bodies. Basically in animal cell, one number of Golgi apparatus or Golgi bodies are present. Okay, one number, only one Golgi body or Golgi apparatus is present in case of animal cell, but in case of plant cell it varies. It can be 6 to 12 in number. Okay, in lower algae, basically Golgi apparatus is 1 in number, but Chara or Chara, you know very well, Chara is a higher, belongs to a algae group only, and it having few hundred of Golgi apparatus. Clear? So as I told you, in plant cell it varies. Clear? What is the position? Now next thing is about the position of Golgi body. What is the position of Golgi body? In vertebrate cell, it is perinuclear in nature. Perinuclear in nature means it is near to the nuclear. Clear? Near to the nucleus. Clear? You can see here also on this picture that this is the Golgi apparatus and this is nucleus, and Golgi body is always near to nucleus. This nature is known as the perinuclear. Clear? And basically it is found in vertebrate cell. As I told you, in animal cell, number of Golgi apparatus is 1. In case of invertebrate and plant cell, Golgi body or Golgi apparatus is diffused in nature. Diffused means it is scattered. This is not compulsory that it has to be very near with the nucleus. Clear? So it's about the position of Golgi bodies. Now, one more interesting thing about Golgi body, that if you discuss about the structure. Clear? If I am going to tell you about the what is the structure of Golgi apparatus. Now come to the point once again. Through this pic only we can understand it about the Golgi body. It is having 3 main parts. One is known as the cisternae. You can see here. One is the part is known as the cisternae. What is the cisternae? They are the stack of 4 to 8 membrane bound sacules. Clear? And you can observe in some time they are not interconnected, but sometime they are interconnected with each other. Clear? So it's about the cisternae, that cisternae is interconnected with each other and they are having the swollen ends. You can see here, these are the swollen ends. Okay, so frequently it curved to provide in it. Clear? It show the polarity to Golgi apparatus also. Clear? So this swollen part of cisternae is known as the Golgian vacuole, and these vacuoles are very important, children, and later on also I will tell you about the vesicle which turns as vacuole, and these vacuole having hydrolytic enzymes. Clear? So before it I will tell you one interesting thing which I told you about the polarity or polarized nature of Golgi complex, which was suggested by Mollenhauer and Vallée. Clear? Are you able to see the 2 phases in it? One is known as the cis phase and one is known as the trans phase. The cis phase is little bit curved, okay, and this portion is known as the convex part, and the trans portion is known as the concave part. Convex and concave, I hope this is not a new term for you. Clear? So concave phase is also known as the formating phase or forming phase. Clear? It is always near to or towards to the nucleus, which receive vesicle from the nuclear membrane. You can understand it in this way also. Suppose it is nucleus and here nuclear endoplasmic reticulum is there. So this phase means cis phase is present in this site. Clear? And trans phase is towards the plasma membrane. So cis phase is also known as the forming phase. and trans phase is known as the maturing phase. Clear? It's facing towards the plasma membrane, and this is phase is just moves towards the nucleus, and trans phase is always towards the plasma membrane. So cis phase is known as the forming phase because something formation takes place in this area. Clear? So how it works? The vesicle which you can see here, incoming transport vesicle, this vesicle comes, suppose it's a nucleus, so from nuclear membrane only this vesicles form. Okay, these vesicle come, and these vesicle bring, if it come from a rough endoplasmic reticulum, so protein is present inside of it. If it come from smooth endoplasmic reticulum, that time lipid is present inside of it. Clear? So that time when this vesicle come towards these cisternae, so from one cisternae the material is transported, clear, to one region to next region. So whatever the thing is circulating inside the cell, it is because of the functioning of Golgi body. Okay, so the main function of Golgi body, you know it because in previous classes also you heard about it. What is the main function? The main function of Golgi body is secretion and packaging of substances. So how the things, the raw material comes from the endoplasmic reticulum, then it passes towards the Golgi body, and then with the help of secretory vesicle it is transported towards the rest of the cytoplasm. Clear? So that is the main functioning of the Golgi apparatus. Clear? So as I told you, this is the transport vesicle. Clear? From here, these are the small sacs arises from cisternae by budding or pinching off. It is just arises by this. Okay, and second thing is about the trans phase, this phase. Okay, here you can see that as I told you, it is a maturing phase facing towards plasma membrane, and new vesicles are budded off. You can see here new forming vesicles are budded off from it. Clear? Budding process, you know, you had heard already about budding process in yeast. You know very well what is the budding process. So you can see that these new vesicles budded off from this portion. Clear? So formation of these two phases is only known as the polarity. Okay children, so now I am going to tell you about the main functions of Golgi body. What are the main functions? The main function of Golgi body is formation of acrosome. Formation of acrosome. What is the acrosome? Acrosome is a sperm lysine. Clear? Acrosome is very helpful in sperm lysine. So tip of the sperm carry acrosome. Clear? Whenever a sperm penetrate inside the ovum, that time this acrosome only helps sperm in the penetration process. Clear? So that's why it is associated with the acrosome formation. Okay, which is associated Golgi apparatus. Next thing is related it. Clear? It's help in formation of cell plate. Cell plate, when you will read about the cell division, that time you can understand that cell division takes place. The ultimate and last step of cell division is cell plate formation or cell furrow formation. So for the cell plate formation, Golgi bodies help. Okay, so main function of Golgi body is for help in cell plate formation also. Clear? One more thing about the Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus show paleomorphic nature. Okay, Golgi apparatus show paleomorphic nature. What is the paleomorphic nature? Paleomorphic nature is it change its shape according to function. Whatever the function it perform, according to this only Golgi body can change their shape. Okay, so this nature is known as the paleomorphic nature. Clear? And Golgi apparatus is also very helpful in the vitellogenesis process. What is vitellogenesis process? When the yolk formation process takes place inside the egg, that time vitellogenesis process takes place, and Golgi bodies help in this particular process. Okay, so what is the function of yolk? Yolk provide nourishment at the time of embryo development. Okay, in 12th standard you will read much more about the vitellogenesis process. Next main function is associated with Golgi body is they are helpful and important site for the formation of glycoproteins and glycolipids. Glyco means carbohydrate. Generally it is associated with oligopolysaccharide. Clear? Oligosaccharide. When oligosaccharide just bind up with protein, that time it's known as the glycoprotein. When carbohydrate associated with lipid, that time it is known as the glycolipids. And they both are very important factor for the cell membrane formation. Clear? So they both are very important factor, and they both are formed with the help of only Golgi apparatus. Next important thing about the Golgi apparatus is, these vesicles. Clear? These vesicle, newly formed vesicle, if they carry hydrolytic enzyme in them. Which type of hydrolytic enzyme? Inactive hydrolytic enzyme. Clear? With them, that time, or this inactive hydrolytic enzyme which vesicle carry inactive hydrolytic enzyme, these type of vesicles are known as the primary lysosomes. Okay, so Golgi body is helpful in the formation of primary lysosomes also. Okay, are you getting my point? Now, next important thing about the Golgi apparatus, as I told you, they are helpful in the formation of glycoprotein and glycolipids, and this particular process is known as the glycosylation. Okay, so they are helpful in the formation of to accomplish the process of glycosylation. Okay. Next important thing, they form the one of the most important system inside the cell. This is known as the GERL system. Later on I will make a video on GERL system. That time you will understand it. Okay, so I hope that much is clear related with Golgi bodies. If you have any question, any query, please send me your question. Thank you, children.